Cover the wood.
Cover your AC unit.
Yes.
Cover your boat.
Cover it all.
Cover the boat. Dear, cover the boat.
Cover
With that tarp.
Welcome to Beaver Banter, the podcast where we dive into all things home improvement. Brought to you by Busy Beaver Building Centers. We're here to bring you insider stories and expert tips. Join us as we chat with our amazing employees, trusted vendors, and industry professionals. Get ready to be inspired and entertained. Let's get building.
Hello, Busy Beaver neighbors. I'm Lizzy, your marketing manager.
And I'm Karen, Director of Marketing.
And this is Beaver Banter. We're back, baby.
Welcome back.
Karen, it's been a while.
I know. What have you been up to?
I've actually recently been door dashing.
Wow.
Not getting the food. I've been literally dashing.
You're not like just ordering DoorDash like multiple times a day?
No, I used to do that.
Oh, okay. I still do that.
Yeah. We're saving a little bit of money. We're making money now.
Nice,
They're
nice.
giving me money now. So, yeah, I've been doing that.
Fun.
And,
Are you enjoying it?
I am, actually. I'm a very task-oriented person.
Yes.
So, like, it's really fulfilling when I, like, drop off the order. Because I know how excited I get.
Do you get to like check off a box whenever like it's done or like a
there's a
thing on the app?
There's a button that
I can
says,
see
like,
that exciting
complete
you.
order.
Nice.
I'm like, this is amazing.
That is amazing.
And, like, my fiance and I will, like, look and be like, okay, where's the dasher at? Oh my God, are they almost here? So I feel like that's what people are doing when
Yes.
I'm coming. I'm like, yes, I'm coming with
the
your
dasher's
food.
coming.
What have you
Fun.
been doing?
I have been working. We had every year we sponsored the Pittsburgh Zoo Boo at the Pittsburgh
Yes,
Zoo.
that's
We
been
are
so
the
much
bag
fun.
sponsor. So and you came, which obviously. But it was fun. I was there all last weekend, and then we've got this weekend, so we get to like hand out the trick or treat bags, see all the little kids, and it is a really fun time and see all the fun little costumes.
Yeah.
And it was so nice out, so it was nice to like get outside and all that fun
The
stuff.
amount of Bluey costumes.
Have you watched Bluey yet?
Never watched Bluey.
It's amazing. Amazing. And I read somewhere, I don't know if this is true, that the colors in the show are colors that dogs can see.
No.
So you should have your dog watch it.
At the minimum. Put it on for
minimum.
my dogs when I leave the house.
Yes.
Obviously.
So cool. So what are we up to today?
So we have a very special guest.
Yes.
You may know him he's the man behind the boxes. And when I say boxes, I mean screw boxes, ladies and
Screw
gents.
boxes.
This
You
is-
know them. You love them.
It's your favorite. It's a fan favorite.
Yes.
This is Dan Zak.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
Dan.
What an intro. Where did you even come up with all of that? How generous.
Because the screws they're a staple in our stores and people know them. They love them.
Cool.
So
That's cool.
Yeah.
we would love to meet the man that gives us the screw boxes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's really, really, really good to be here. I love Busy Beaver. I love you guys. It's an honor to be here. I'm happy to be a vendor and have a conversation with you guys a little bit about the glamorous stuff.
Yes.
Fasteners, nails, and screws.
Very
Let's be honest.
glamorous.
I don't know how glamorous.
is,
All
yeah.
right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
It finishes the project.
Yeah.
So there's
yeah,
beauty in that.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
can't do these without all the fasteners.
For sure.
That finish nail, that last bang it in, you're like,
That's
yes,
it.
the
Yes.
molding's in.
You
The
nailed it.
molding is
Literally.
it. You
nailed
literally
it.
Oh my
nailed
God, I
it.
can't.
Yes.
Come on, you nailed it.
That was
So cheesy.
amazing.
Stop.
Anyways.
Right.
Dan is with PrimeSource, so we're going to be talking with him about the products that are in all of our stores, the ones that you know and the ones that you may not
Yeah.
know. We're going to also talk about a little bit about winterizing your houses
Mm-hmm.
with their products, and we're going to do a little rapid fire
Yes.
question
Yes.
Can't
because we want to have a little bit of fun with Dan because he's so awesome.
He is fun. Thank
so-
you for joining us, Dan. We really appreciate
It's great to be here.
you spending the time, and we're excited to share this with, all of our customers.
Yeah, and our people too. We're
Yeah.
excited. PrimeSource is happy to be here today.
That's
Sweet.
awesome.
They have a
Absolutely.
great representation, so we
Yes.
love Dan.
It's true. It is definitely true. So, Dan, do you want to kind of start by telling us a little bit about yourself and your background with PrimeSource?
Yeah, if I may, I'm going to do this really, really quick.
Yeah.
I think you'll like this, though. So 2011, I'm sitting at home, and I'm like, I need a job, between things. And I found a Craigslist ad that said, report to a warehouse.
Shut up.
Yes, report to a warehouse with a pair of steel-toed boots and a lunch. And I showed up, and I was in our warehouse, and I'm in the warehouse. I was in the warehouse for 2 years
Wait, at PrimeSource?
at PrimeSource.
From a Craigslist ad.
From a Craigslist
Who
ad.
looks
Whatever. But listen, 2 years warehouse, and then they come to me. We have an opportunity. Do you want to be full time with the warehouse, or do you want to go into sales? And I said sales. I
Yeah.
know nothing about sales, but I went into sales. So I was.
You have the personality for it.
You
Let me just
do.
say it.
Stop. So inside sales, I was inside sales for like 6 months, and then they're like, "Hey, you ready to go onto the road?" And I'm like, "Of course, I'm ready to go on the road." I wasn't.
Didn't know what that meant.
I wasn't sure if I was really ready to be on the road, but then I went on the road. Did that. I was on the road for like 6 months.
What
and
does
then,
that mean on the road?
So a territory manager. That's
Oh.
kind of what I'm doing now.
Oh, okay.
So I had replaced someone in the office, and then that person went outside, and I was in the office from the warehouse. And then that office person that went outside came to me and said, "I need to come back inside." And I'm like, "I'm not going back into the warehouse."
And they were
they're
like, "You go outside."
"We're doing the old switcheroo." So
The
we
switcheroo.
we switched out. So here we are, however many years later.
That's
the
awesome.
PrimeSource territory
That's
manager.
cool.
From
Great.
Craigslist
Yeah, from
to
Craigslist
territory manager.
There's a few stops in between. I was
No, that's
I was a sales
awesome.
manager for a little while, and then I got to the point where I'm not like great with managing people, and I wanted to hang out with people like you guys all day. So then I went back out onto the road, and here we are.
That's
I don't know
pretty
that you were
crazy.
looking for all that. That's a big
No,
response
that's
to a quick
amazing.
question, but
No, I love that. So you've been with PrimeSource for what, almost 15 years now?
yeah.
That's awesome.
don't age him like that, Karen.
All right,
Hey,
relax.
he started when he was, I don't know. Sounds like he was
Stop.
about 13, but
So yeah, so it's been awesome. There's been a lot of like moving parts though in all of that time. Even with PrimeSource, from the PrimeSource that I started to whenever I was in the warehouse to where PrimeSource is at today,
Sure.
it's huge. So PrimeSource is we're a family of brands. So we're a distributor. We have our own proprietary brands, Grip Right, and then we have a few other acquisitions that we made recently, bolt-on companies. We have a railing company called Rail FX.
that's cool.
We do like cabinet hardware, Demora.
Okay.
We recently acquired Wolf Home Products, which is
What?
yeah. So PrimeSource has continued to kind of expand, and it's been really, really cool to be a part of that.
So Grip Right is PrimeSource's name brand.
Yeah, absolutely. Grip Right, Pro Twist, those are our proprietary brands. So that's
Okay.
who we are, and that's what's on the shelves. You see a lot of Grip Right,
Right.
you see a lot of Pro Twist, but also we do like third-party products. So
Okay.
that's kind of going into all the other categories we do
Yeah.
with you. So Owens Corning Insulation, Owens Corning Shingles, and
Right.
products like that. So yeah,
Awesome.
we have a bunch of third-party partners that are awesome. So we're kind of like a true distributor that also does some manufacturing. So
Yeah.
that's
PrimeSource
us.
That's very cool.
is one of the largest building material companies.
Yeah.
So it's awesome that we partner with you guys
Yeah.
to provide our customers with as much products with the professional aspect and the homeowner
Right.
do-it-yourselfers. That's what's really great about your guys' company.
And you guys are a great partner. I mean that. I know I keep saying that, but sincerely, you are. I mean, you do the fasteners, and you give us an opportunity with other categories that might be a little bit out of your comfort circle.
Sure.
But you guys are an awesome partner, and I mean that. And I'm not
Yeah,
just
thank
saying that
you.
because I'm at your
Right.
podcast here. I'm
Even
not
if
trying.
you are, we like to hear it.
We do like to hear it,
I
but-
figured as much.
But we believe it because I think,
Yeah.
you were trying to figure out like how long we've been partnered
Yeah.
with PrimeSource, and it's been a long time.
Yeah.
At least 2 decades is what one of the merchandise manager that deals with you guys
Yeah.
now, that's what he said, over at least 20 years plus.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah.
Right.
How long have you been our territory manager?
from the start. From the start. Yeah. So
That's
I was.
awesome.
No.
I've been calling on you guys from the start. Correct.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Not 20 years ago. I mean, like the start of my time with PrimeSource.
Before he
I
saw
know.
that Craigslist ad, he just came into our stores, stocked some shelves.
Oh my
And then he
gosh,
was like,
my
"Oh,
face.
this is it."
I can't-
Listen.
I don't know how old I think you
Listen,
are.
your Saturday specials did have me coming in maybe before I started. So
Nice. Oh, that's
I mean,
awesome.
I'm a big gardener. I'll be honest. I garden, and the
Nice.
Miracle Grow promos that you have on
Yeah.
Saturdays.
What do you
and
like to
things-
garden?
Oh, come on, don't say that. So
Well, I mean,
I'm-
like, is it like vegetables?
Right.
Is
we do it all. We
plants?
do
Okay.
some vegetables. We have a little vegetable garden. We do some
What's in
flowers.
it?
I mean, zucchini and peppers and tomatoes and carrots and yeah, all the above. Garlic. It's time.
No.
Yes,
You
garlic.
grew garlic?
Yeah, you have to. We plant garlic on Halloween Day.
Oh,
Shut
wow.
up.
You put your garlic in on Halloween Day, and then you pick it in like July.
Oh, wow.
Someone's gonna fact check me on that, but I think
I think you're right,
Please
because
fact
at one
check him.
point I looked to grow horseradish, and I think it's a similar thing. Yeah. Horseradish. Have you ever had fresh horseradish?
No.
I had it once and it was amazing. And then I saw it in our store and I was like, I could grow this myself. But yeah, it was in the wrong time of the year.
That is really cool.
And I'm sure it was like positioned perfectly in the store, because that's how they always get me.
Yes,
like I'm
right?
walking out and it's like Easter time, and
Yep.
yeah, my wife would want like an Easter flower, or hey, now's the time to plant these bulbs for them to show up in July.
Right?
So get the bulbs in the ground. So
You can tell
Yes.
that Dan loves our company because he reads our sales flyer, because that's literally in it.
Yes, you're
stop.
right.
man, it is what it is. You guys are great.
We love it.
You guys are great
sure.
too.
For sure.
So what sets your guys' product, PrimeSource's products, up
Ye-
against the competitors?
Yeah, what it's going to sound a little cheesy, but
Yeah.
what I would say is the breadth of our offering. So sure, we
Yeah.
could be a fastener company and we can sell you your nails, your screws, your hidden fasteners, your collated, and all of those items. But I would say those other categories, whether it be a railing opportunity, a cable
Sure.
railing opportunity, roofing is a huge category with you guys and with us.
Yes.
Insulation, all of those ones as well. Concrete accessories. I would say the breadth of our offering is big.
Yeah.
That helps out, and I think that's what kind of sets us apart.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, and it really leads us into our next our next segment of the podcast, because you guys do provide us so much that people don't even know. Like you
Right.
don't even know you're buying from this man.
I know.
Mhm.
But you are when you shop at our
Yes.
stores.
And I've even asked, Dave Miller, who's probably your main contact. I've asked him about certain products, and he's like, "Oh no, we get that from PrimeSource." And I was like, "Wow, that's awesome! Like I didn't realize we got so much from you guys."
Yeah. So just to rattle off a few, just so you guys know, we get tarps from you guys, insulation, both foam board and rolled insulation. We get tarps. Wait, did I say tarps?
Yeah, you're
already?
right though.
But we like tarps.
That's a
so
big one.
We get all the tarps.
We have a lot of tarps.
Sorry.
Polyfilm,
Yes.
roofing,
Yeah. You did.
and if you look down our screw aisle, it's a sea of grip right.
Yes.
Just a sea.
It is
So-
beautiful. I will say the like presentation of it, it's very eye catching and
Wow.
yeah.
You
I
guys
don't
are
know,
awesome.
I don't know a lot about screws and stuff. I'm not, as we talked about in our first episode, the most DIY person, but like I like how in the packaging all the different colors kind of
Yeah.
stand
Yes.
out, and it's
And
not
it's
just
intentional.
like
It's everything is very, very intentional. There's colors, and those colors do
Right.
matter. Like yellow is going to be general construction, and then orange is going to be coarse drywall screws, and blue is going to be EG roof nails and siding.
And red is fine drywall screws.
Ooh, look at you. She is getting
She's
getting
right.
onto your color coding system.
I'll be honest,
You're right.
you're right.
I know.
Wow, good job, Lizzie.
Wow.
Thank you.
Did you guys
That was
have that? You
impressive.
had that prepared.
No, it's
We
funny.
didn't, but
That's
that was
good.
pretty
That's
awesome.
good. Yeah.
No, it's funny because we were putting it in the ad, and I saw the box, so it just popped in my mind.
That's
I was like,
awesome,
that's a
though.
little different than the orange.
Look
and I'm
at
like,
you.
oh, it's supposed to be.
You
It's
guys,
supposed to be that color.
Stop. You're the best.
In sales, your company provides so many offerings. How are you a pro at like selling all of them? Like, it has to be hard.
That's a good question.
It is really hard. It's really hard because you would obviously know that I have a handful of accounts that I'm selling into, and those spaces are all different.
Sure.
So yes, I go into a home center where you're talking about packaged fasteners, and then I go into a concrete yard where I'm talking about concrete products. Then I go into a
Oh.
drywall house where I'm talking about drywall screws and gypsum products. Then I go into a staff to house where I'm talking about collated fasteners. So I don't have a good answer for you. It's challenging.
Yeah.
You got to feel confident. You got to do some research. You got to know your product. You got to know your book of business and kind of who you're communicating to and what you're talking about. So, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
can
would imagine you kind of have to be like an expert on all of those things. And then do you just have a team that you can kind of reach out to if
100%.
yeah. So there are experts.
so certainly we have product managers, and if there's questions we have about a specific product, or I'm looking for a data sheet on something,
Right.
we have an awesome global support center that assists with all of those kind of things. Whenever we get stumped, we can go to them and ask for help or insight.
Gosh, I just rattled off all the things that you provide us, and I couldn't imagine like going to our merchandise manager and being like, "This is why you need to stock all of this stuff," because like there's so much to know,
Right.
Yeah.
and that's what makes a great salesperson, obviously. Like, we have all of this product from you. I mean, your company, but you're the face for us. And you had to reel us in somehow. So it's pretty impressive that you...
And it's a challenging sell. Your people aren't that easy.
We gotta keep you on your toes.
You really, really do. I mean that sincerely. You guys, we have to prove ourselves to you.
Yeah.
And it's our goal to constantly be proving ourselves and being ahead of that and showing you guys why we're a great partner and why we're the right fit for you guys. Sincerely.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think it shows because, like we talked about, our customers do come in looking for your products and buying them on a daily basis.
Right.
And so I think, spending that extra time, making sure we have the right mix for our customers is really great. And then also, like you guys do support us, which we really appreciate, with training our employees. So I know we're having an event coming up here that you're going to come out and kind of train a group of employees. Is that kind of like different than when you're just working on the sales side?
No, I'll be honest. What is different than sales is a podcast.
Sure.
That's what, let's be honest. That's what's no, I'm kidding a little bit, but that is something
I'm kidding
that,
a little bit.
right.
Bit.
That is somewhat different than what we're used to. Training is what we do.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's, if your team doesn't feel comfortable with a product or a category or an offering, then they're not going to feel confident showing that to the people that walk in from the neighborhood. And that's huge. If I may, that's huge with you guys. The team that you have in every one of your stores, sincerely, I would love to mention everyone, and I could mention a lot of them, but for fear of mentioning someone the wrong way or not saying the right name, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say your team.
They know who they are.
That hometown feel that you guys offer to the neighborhood people is really, really, really special. I mean that.
Thank
and
you.
you don't get that everywhere that you go. Where someone's like, "Oh, hey, Dan, it's good to see you. Hey, you here to get your buy one get one Miracle Grow, whatever it may be." That's very, very special, and you guys should be proud of that.
That's
you as
awesome.
a company, your associates should be very, very proud.
Yeah,
of that.
and they're
That's
the
a big
ones.
deal.
Our store associates are amazing, and that is what sets us apart because you probably can go buy a screw anywhere, and we want people to feel that when they come in. So thank you. I'm glad to hear that's
for sure.
That they are getting that neighborhood feel.
Yeah,
and
keep it up.
Welcome in.
Keep it up. It's really cool.
Oh, you know it.
Really cool.
So what is a product that, say you get a new product, you guys launch a new product, right? What makes it a Beaver product, right? Yeah. This is the product I'm going to offer to the Busy Beaver. Like what would you say is a Busy Beaver written all over it kind of product? How do you
The way that I do that with Busy Beaver is, sure, you have a lot of weekend warriors, you have do-it-yourselfers, but you also have a great commercial team and a commercial contractor base that's coming in and purchasing products. So you got to be kind of sensitive to both of those worlds. So I would say for do-it-yourselfers, those impulse items. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an 8x10 tarp somewhere near the register right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Impulse items that are like, yes, I need those. I need a tarp or an end cap full of screws. Sure, I might need screws at some point. I'm working on this at home or I'm doing this project. That for sure. And I would say with the pros, with contractors, with your commercial sales, good quality, time-saving products. You know what I mean? That's big. That's big. Time-saving products where you have a good product that is helpful, cuts time, it works well. That's big. That's big, and that's something that we're looking at for you guys and for your contractor base, and
that's awesome.
Also for your do-it-yourselfers.
Oh, he's a salesman.
Yeah,
stop.
That's
seriously
amazing.
I didn't even think of that. Like, that is such a great point that these contractors, they want to obviously save time. Time is money in their eyes.
They want to move on to the next project.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And they want to be able to trust the products, not have to worry about them.
And that's big with our third-party vendors as well.
Yeah.
I'm not giving a plug for the third-party vendors. I keep saying that.
No, but
that's
all part
that's
of
true.
it.
We want a good product that has proven itself. That's why. Kind of what you're seeing in your shelves and in your stores.
Yeah. For sure. And with winter coming around, we are changing seasons.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Tis the season, right?
Tis the season.
I am not excited about it. It's been a very light winter the past couple winters.
It has. Which
we'll
see.
Could be a sign for
We'll see.
No, they say that every time. everyone will go, it's gonna be a bad winter. And it literally never is.
You're right. You're right.
It never is.
We bought a snowblower and I've used it twice. And we've
Oh
had it for like
my
3 years. And the
gosh.
two
Oh my
times that I
gosh.
used it, there was like an inch and a half
You're
of
like, I
snow
just
where I
gotta turn
really
this
didn't
on.
need it.
I'm taking
God's
it out.
honest truth, but I'll
Turn
be
this
honest,
on.
my wife got it for me, and I'm not even the one that used it. She's like, I got him that snowblower. We're using the
Right?
snowblower. So
I bought my dad one of those snow, I think they're called snow joes.
Yes, yeah.
For Christmas, because it was the year I was moving out, and when I lived at my house, I would shovel the driveway because take care of my parents.
look
Right?
at you.
And
That's awesome.
so when I was moving out, it was the winter before I moved out, and I knew I was moving out. I was like, I'm gonna get my dad this nice shovel. It's lightweight. It plugs in. He likes to plug in stuff, so plugs in and just go. He has not taken it out of the
Yeah.
box. It's been 3 years.
Right.
Go figure.
They are really cool though, but yeah, it's
I think
crazy.
you're doing something good, and then there goes nothing, right?
Exactly.
That's the last time I do something like that for you, Dad.
So
Stop.
honestly, we can just literally breeze over this subject but we can talk about
We
it.
can talk about it. It's still gonna be cold. That part is
Yeah.
and that's probably where a lot of
Yeah.
your products.
Right.
Yeah, and what I would say for that is just little things around the house,
Okay.
little things that, little cracks or the garage isn't completely sealing, and these might not even be products that I sell to you.
Sure.
But for example, like the garage door where it's not perfectly closing,
Right.
or poly sheathing. We sell you guys poly,
Mhm.
maybe by the windows if you have like a drafty area.
Okay.
Right.
You might want to throw up some poly to kind of protect that and things like that. Obviously, we sell you insulation. That's a bit of a bigger project.
Right.
But you could certainly, if you know for sure there's exterior walls that require insulation, or you're not,
or your attic.
or your attic for sure.
I have a
Absolutely.
walk-up attic, and I'm gonna just roll that stuff
Yes. Yes.
out and leave it.
There you go. And hope for the best.
That's it. I hope it's
I don't know.
energy
This is what I'm
efficient.
gonna do.
But even tarps, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Grab a tarp because
Yeah.
you're going to need it.
Yes.
Whatever it may be. I do not have a grill cover, which you probably saw at Busy Beaver. But I do not have a grill cover, but I'll throw a tarp over it if
Right.
I need to.
And it works,
and it does.
and then you can
And I know
use it for
that's-
something else if you need to in the
Exactly.
summer.
and it's silly. I get it, but honestly, it is just having tarps,
No, that's-
having those things around.
absolutely
Cover the wood.
Cover the wood.
Cover your AC unit.
yes,
Cover your boat.
cover it all.
Cover the boat. Dear, cover the boat.
Cover it
With that tarp.
I don't have a boat. Stop.
Lizzy is a boat owner,
Stop.
so she's
Are
got
you?
boats on
I
the brain.
just bought a boat.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
She did.
I did.
I'll be honest, podcast family, I didn't know this. I have
Right?
a lot of questions, and maybe we'll do this later, but that's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, my fiance and I are very
Wow.
proud of it.
Wow,
Yes.
boat owners.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is a boat owner.
That's actually going to go under my title.
I was just
Go
gonna
ahead,
say.
Ryan. Put it right here, right
Bo-
now. Lizzy, boat owner.
Yes,
Yeah.
marketing manager, boat owner.
You've arrived.
That's a part of my
Yes.
personality now.
It is.
For sure. For sure. It's a special breed. them boat owners.
Them boat owners.
No, I kid.
So how does your products hold up during the winter? Because I know, let's talk about it. Like, it's going to snow, but
At the very least, it's going to be cold and
Yeah.
there will be weather.
Yeah, they're going to be fine. They're going to be strong. I wouldn't say that we necessarily have an offering of winterization products, but using them in the appropriate application,
Yeah.
they will be just fine. And you guys do stock a few different varieties of tarps. While I'm talking about tarps,
Right?
I'm being honest. You have an economy, you have a mid grade, you have a good, better, best in your
Yes.
tarp line. So if you're covering that boat, you may require a green or a silver heavy duty tarp rather than the traditional economy blue tarp.
We've got blue tarps, we've got green tarps, we've got silver tarps.
This also was not planned.
I was actually going
It
to
was good,
impress
though.
you again because I was going to say, I know we got those silver tarps.
You're the best.
I can't help it.
Where would I be
I
without you
can't
guys?
help it.
You guys are out of control, I'll be honest. Stop. Lots of laughing. This is fun.
Yes.
This is good.
Dan, you said you have some questions. Why don't we turn it over to you? We'll let you have the floor for a little bit.
Yeah, so what if I was going into a Busy Beaver for the first time? Where are you taking me in your store? Don't respond with fasteners.
Okay.
Don't respond
I'm
with
not.
I figured as much. Tell me where you guys are going. Honestly.
Go ahead, Karen.
What
go
are you
first.
coming in for? Do you have So we've said before.
I need some light bulbs. I'm picking up some light bulbs.
Okay.
So
well, it's very specific. I'm going to take you to the light bulbs.
But if there's something else, yeah.
To show you something else. So so we've got, we do have that wide variety of the light bulbs that you have. But while you're over there, we've got an awesome line of flashlights. We've got shop lights. So you might have come in for that bulb, but do you need to replace your shop light? Just.
What about the fun stuff?
Yeah.
So I'm grabbing my.
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna wrinkle up your
scenario.
Throw it away.
Pretend that I didn't say light bulbs.
So
I'm coming into Busy Beaver. What are you showing me? First time in. I'm going to show you probably our new line of Milwaukee items. Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it for real.
Yeah. Pretty
I'm
cool,
Team
right?
Red. It's okay. I'm Team Red. Yeah. Team Red, Busy Beaver.
Team Red, Busy Beaver, and Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I do like Milwaukee.
No, they're a great partner too. We've got you mentioned your wife before. You got to get her some flowers while you're there because we have amazing flowers.
Year round.
You haven't seen year round. Yes.
Not like the same flowers year round, but you know what I mean.
There you go.
But what do you do? Flowers.
What are you recommending, Lizzy? Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you to the clothing section.
That's a good one.
We have Dickies. I'm just gonna say it, okay?
Right.
I like Dickies, okay?
Yep, that's appropriate.
We have an extended line of pants, jackets, hoodies, t-shirts. Yeah. Literally, we have hats. The funnest. Yeah. Yes. The most funnest, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
It is the line is amazing. I'll take you there first.
Yes.
And then I'll take you to the cleaning aisle.
Why cleaning?
You need to clean up.
Because of the variety that we have.
Yeah.
Like, we have literally everything you can think of. We have it. We have a natural option. We have a name brand option. Mm-hmm. We have like everything that you could need for cleaning. And I like cleaning, so
So we have a 5-year-old, and I am sure we walk through the door and I'm going to the tools, I'm going to the cleaning. He's checking out that candy first. Let's be honest.
I was just gonna say,
you know what I mean? Come on.
What has he found in the front of the store?
He's seeing that candy, that packaged candy, and
that's
it's like,
right.
And then that's pretty cool to have that at a store.
Yeah.
And again, go back like
large variety too. We don't just have like your typical like Snickers, Reese's. Right. We have these bag candy.
Yes.
Exactly.
They're fun. They're colorful.
Yeah. Right.
They have a brand on it.
Right. Yeah. Go figure.
Exactly.
You guys are cool.
So let's wrap this up with a fun fire question of Dan Zak. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I could not be more ready.
All right. Let's do this.
Let's go. Is this multiple questions or one question?
Multiple questions.
Let's go.
All right.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Ready.
Honestly, hold on. I'm really nervous. Give me a second.
Okay. Breathe. Deep breath.
Go.
What's the most popular product PrimeSource offers at Busy Beaver?
I'll give you a little softball.
Yeah. Galvanized deck screws. Galvanized deck screws and coarse drywall screws.
Do you want to show them?
Yeah, absolutely. We have the galvanized deck screws right here. I don't have the coarse drywall screws with me, but
we'll pretend.
You're selling.
What color are they?
That's an orange box. You should have known that, Lizzy.
I was gonna. Oh.
So galvanized deck screws are on an end cap at every one of your stores.
Yes.
Galvanized deck screws as well as coarse drywall screws.
Yes.
You're selling that all the time. So that's a big one for you guys.
Awesome. Okay, so what is one product you think every do-it-yourselfer should have in their toolkit?
Oh, that's a hard one. A hammer? Or does it need to be one of my products?
No.
It doesn't have to be,
but a hammer, that's so generic.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is.
All right, let's hear.
Oh my God, I can't with you.
Stop.
What are these?
This is a multi-purpose screw.
Okay.
So hear me out on this real quick. You have someone that's coming into your store working on a project. Historically, they're going to go in and grab the first screw that they see.
That'd be me.
Which could potentially be a drywall screw or a galvanized deck screw. And the application that they're using it on is not the right application. For example, you don't want to use a drywall screw whenever you're trying to put together a shelf. You want to use a multi-purpose screw.
Why? Who cares? It's a screw.
That's
my response.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sell me a drywall screw.
No, I'm not going to.
He doesn't want to sell you a drywall screw.
So why I'm not going to sell you a drywall screw is because the Gold Construction screw is a star drive. That's kind of where the industry's headed.
It's a star?
Star drive Torx head. That's the drive on it. It's a yellow zinc screw. It looks fancy. It's nice. Type 17 drill point, so it has like a cutter on it. It's just a better screw, a stronger screw, rather than the traditional drywall screw. Listen, if you want to buy the drywall screw, buy the drywall screw. I don't care. I'm just saying.
Please do.
I'm just saying that the gold construction screw, we've noticed a huge increase in sales. Traditionally, we've sold a lot of like coarse drywall screws in applications where you shouldn't. So that would be one.
Okay.
I stayed on that. This ain't very rapid. Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
I liked it.
know. I
No.
did go. Went off. I'm
Right.
sorry
Right,
because
right.
I use a drywall screw for everything.
I know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I work at Busy Beaver. And
I
do that.
know.
That's
But
not
again,
Right.
like I said, I like the idea of doing stuff, but yeah, I'd be the one to be like, okay, cool, let's go.
same.
Yeah.
This display looks nice.
Can I please
I like
go?
the color orange.
Can I please go on one quick tangent?
Yes.
Yes.
Because my one recommendation would be always looking to kind of upgrade,
Yeah.
even on your fastener selection. So traditionally, you might use a coarse drywall screw, where you could use a gold construction screw. Traditionally, you might use a composite deck screw, where you can go with a.
Oh, what do we got
Listen,
there?
hear me out.
Here we go.
Got something different.
So this is our new Ninja Clip hidden fastener.
Stop it.
Whoa.
So here's the deal with this. Rather than face screwing, rather than screwing into the deck, you know what I
Okay.
mean, into the deck
Yes.
board,
Yeah.
Yes.
on groove decking, this is going in the groove. This is then hiding in between the deck boards,
What?
and they're biting into one another, and you're no longer seeing the face, the screw on the face. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Pretty incredible.
How
So-
does it? You know what? That's going to be a long question.
No, so it's friction fit, precision. It just grabs into that, and the teeth grab it into the other
Board.
composite deck board that you're putting in.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Is that is this I'm assuming this is a new product type?
It is a new product.
Okay.
And what I would say is this is at all of your stores. You
That's
guys,
awesome.
you guys sell composite decking.
Yeah.
And we came out with this product because the mindset was we want a universal fastener that could be used with a variety of different deck boards. So you could use this with Wolf, you could use this with Fibron, you could use this with Azek, you could use this with Moisture Shield. So you could use it
Awesome.
with a variety of different composite decks.
And look, it comes with the bit. You don't even need to buy the bit.
Wow.
All of our locations. Go
That's
ahead.
amazing.
Go
That's
ahead.
a
We gotta
cool
check
one.
that out.
That's a cool one. Sorry
Yes.
for going on that one. I
No,
just had to
that
mention
was
it.
well worth it.
Had
really
to.
was.
Sorry, stop.
I know.
All right,
I
relax. You guys are out of
We
control.
like new
Stop.
products.
Stop.
I actually think we did go off on a tangent, so we do need to wrap it up. But I do want to ask this final question because I think it's important, and I'm really excited to hear what your response is.
Yeah.
If you were stranded on a desert island, right? Just you
Yeah. Just
in
me.
a palm tree
In a palm tree.
and sand,
Sand.
surrounded by water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What PrimeSource product would you want to bring on the island with you?
You ready?
I'm ready.
A hot dip galvanized spike.
Whoa.
You have these. Hear me out.
That is
Relax.
not-
Why are you laughing?
Not what I expected.
this is
I'm
a good.
excited. I'm excited. Let's hear it.
At all of your Busy Beaver stores, you stock an 8-inch, a 10-inch, and a 12-inch landscape spike.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with a landscape?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the question.
My thought would be for hunting. Say you're trying. What? Why are
No,
you
no. Keep
This
going.
is yeah, I like it.
breaking open a coconut?
Ooh.
Maybe. Maybe for protection. I know you're stranded, but you don't know.
No, yeah, I agree.
So that's what I'm going
A
with.
hot dip. What was
So
it?
it's hot dip galvanized. So it
hot
won't-
dip galvanized.
I don't know. I don't know
spike.
how. Listen, I don't know how long I'm going to be stuck on this
That's
this island.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm using the hot tip galvanized, so it's not going to corrode. It's not going to rust or
Rust,
anything like
yeah.
that. So
Wow.
one item. That's what I'm going with, or maybe a shorter nail or something like that.
that is totally not where I thought he was going.
No, but
Did you think
it's-
I was going shelter, like a tarp
Yes.
for shelter,
100%.
or a bundle of shingles for shelter?
a bundle of shingles.
Yeah, would also be a good one,
that
right?
would be a good one.
Right.
But no, I
or
like
insulation,
this.
like a blanket or poly.
Oh god, that's
all-
fiberglass though.
Listen, yeah, good point. But there's a paper face. There's a paper face on the
He's
side.
putting it the
you
other
can-
way.
Right. We're out of control there.
We
But
are
I
out
think
of control.
I think I'm going with a nail. If
I like it.
A nail of sorts. That's my move.
Everyone comment what you would bring.
Yeah, honestly,
That's not what I expected.
And
No.
there's probably a right answer out there, and I'm far from it. But
No,
I'm thinking
I actually
food.
like. Again, I wouldn't have.
Right.
I want to eat.
Yeah,
So-
I'm with you.
Whatever
Yeah.
it may be.
I'm glad you explained it, because if you just left it at that, I'd be like, okay, Dan.
Hot dip galvanized
All right, glad we
now.
did it.
Here we go.
Okay, Dan.
Right. No.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
today.
This was
Yeah,
so
this
fun.
was great.
It
This
was
was great.
so much fun.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And to have you as our first vendor, we couldn't be more honored.
Privilege.
Yeah.
This
Thanks
was
for
fun.
thanks
This is
for
great.
being on the podcast with us, and thank you for being a great partner.
Yes.
No, you
PrimeSource.
guys are awesome. Likewise.
Yes.
Thank you for being
Thank
great
you.
customers and friends. I mean that.
Yeah.
Thank you for being great friends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
Awesome. Well, you guys can shop our deal of the day, our weekly sales flyer, and all of the products at busybeaver.com, or you can stop in at a local Busy Beaver.
Have a good day.
Thanks, guys. See you later.